Howdy, folks. This is Charles Deering, and this is Maker's Mashup. Forgive me while I pause it on YouTube so I don't have to hear myself twice. I know once is bad enough, blah, blah, blah. That's the hazard of not having two devices. I have to be prepared to mute the live feed. And my computer's locking up, so this is good. Okay, there we go. I stopped it. Ha-ha. Okay. Now it's freezing up again, but we're going to get there. I just got to get stuff moved out of my way. Okay. Anyway, this is a continuation of last week where Shane and a couple others, Carl Taylor was not able to make it the last show. I sent Jimmy Page a link because he was on here but didn't get a chance to show anything. Projects, that is. Anyway. So that's what we're doing this week. We are going to continue that, and I'm debating whether or not this will be my last show. Not because of anything depressing. It is merely because I want the direction my show is taking is not going the direction I would like. So, plus there's a lot of other shows out there, and I think they're doing well enough that it's probably okay not to have mine out there. And that's not any kind of tantrum. It's just channel decision. That's really all it is. God, I don't know how y'all can keep up with chat and other things at the same time. I can barely function. Anywho, appreciate y'all being here. We have Donna Presley, Carl Taylor, Paul Corliss. Not Corliss. Yeah, it is Corliss, isn't it? Russ, yep. Russ Meadows, Russ Clarity, Lee Knighton, also Scrollers chat, and Shane and Shelly Cole, and Shelly, in case you don't know her, that's Know What Mom Knows, and Sadosto. Okay. But if you watched the last show, you know all about Sadosto. Don't steal the idea we're coming after you, all right? Okay, so yeah, nobody chatting in the chat, so we have been abandoned, but things happen. We do this stuff because we love it. Donna Presley has joined us again because she just loves us that much. But, and well, left to right, it's probably good that Shane and Shelly are last, and Shane hasn't shown yet, and neither is Carl, but good googly moogly. Somebody's making some serious noise here. I bet it's, never mind, I won't say the name out loud because that would be embarrassing. I'll just mute him or her. Anyway, Donna Presley, you're first on my panel here, so if you don't mind telling everybody where they can find you and where they can avoid you, you know, however you want to do that. And that's when your camera goes off. That's how we work it. So I'm going to move on over to I'll come back to you, Donna. We're going to move on over to Carl Taylor out of somewhere in Georgia.
Hey, I'm Carl, right here. Just northeast of Atlanta, kind of closer to Athens than Atlanta, really. Maybe halfway between. Find me at Scroll Saw and Woodworking Videos on YouTube. And we have a Facebook page called Scrollers on YouTube. And Russ, Clarity, and Charles Dearings are administrators.
Oh, yeah.
So if something comes up wrong on there, yell at them. Have nothing to do with it. Appreciate you having me, Charles.
It's all Charles' fault.
Yeah, it's always Charles' fault.
By God, I'll just take the fault. I don't give a crud. When I'm around, things go haywire. Thank you very much for being here, Mr. Carl Taylor. Paul Corliss, not Paul Paula. Paul Corliss out of, don't tell me. Oh, you told me and I forgot. Michigan. Yeah, the Mitten. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Tell everybody where they can find you besides, yeah, just whatever you want to do.
Well, they can find me on YouTube on Paul's Messy Workshop. They can find me on Instagram at Paul's Messy Workshop. They could find me on paulsmessyworkshop.com. They can find me hanging out here at least this week. I don't know about next week. And I'm usually hanging out on Russ's show too. So thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. Not that he's trying to give me a guilt trip or anything. I don't know where I'm going to go next Friday. I'm debating it back and forth, but right this second, I'm just leaning towards the good of the channel, because no matter how good my intentions are, it speaks for itself. And There's probably so many people biting their tongues right now. But anyway, we have Mr. Russ Meadows out of Texas, somewhere near Beaumont, if not in Beaumont, because I can never remember because I've slept since then. Go ahead, Russ.
You nailed it, brother. Beaumont.
Baby.
Before I get started, Sterling Davis, I told you to keep the show going.
Oh,
So I want to get that out there. Y'all can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube under Rusty Nails Woodshop. And if you can't find me there, you'll find me chasing down Chris Ahern for that beer he owes me.
At the pub. Well, apparently the chat's frozen up for me because I haven't seen any activity in the chat since I said there was 2 minutes left. But anyway, thank you, Mr. Russ Meadows. I don't know yet, Lee. Russ Clarity, my distinguished slick back hairdo co-host.
I just got out of the shower.
Well, we like having a clean show, so by God.
Yeah, I had to wash my nasty. Never mind. Anyway, so I'm Russ Clarity. You can find me on Simply Wooden Creations. Just type Simply Wooden Creations into Google, and you'll find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you name it, I'm there.
Alrighty then. I had to refresh my feed here so that I could keep up with the chat. Not that it needs moderated because I have 50,000 moderators here in the room, and I got my actual co-host and my co-host, or cuckoo host, Russ Meadows, and then Paul Cordless. And Donna Presley doesn't know if she wants to be in here or not. It is not for sure that I am not doing the show anymore. It's just I'm leaning that direction because, and there again, if you're just joining us, it's not a tantrum. It's just a channel decision, but it's not final. Just depends on, because I also have personal crap going on at home, but you know, some of y'all know about that, some of you don't. But I love having the people here on the panel. I love having the people out in the chat, so it may continue. It's never about thumbs downs or thumbs up. I mean, I talk about them, but I'm not hurt by them because it says more about those people than me. Anyway, back to the show. We're gonna thank you, Russ Clarity. We're gonna roll on over to Mr. Lee Knight of Scroller's Chat magazine, or Scroller's Choice magazine. Sorry.
No, it's all right, Charles, because I do so many things now. I've got Scroller's Chat on Monday nights, which is the new Scroll Saw Hangout show that I do. And no matter what you decide, Charles, you always have a home Monday night on there. So.
Oh, thank you.
I still don't know if Russ wants me back on his.
Well, you're always welcome on mine. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that Russ guy though. You know?
Yeah, you can see that look on Russ's face. He loves me too much. Anyway.
Anywho, moving on. As Charles said, I do run Scroller's Choice magazine. You guys can see this is the summer issue I have in my hand. To flip it over, you guys can see all the back issues we've got. This is our Troops issue. That was spring of this year. Halloween is only available in PDF. Halloween of last year. This was our first issue for December of 2015. Spring of last year and summer of last year. And these are available in PDF and print. We have a print yearly subscription and a PDF yearly subscription. But to get the print one, you have to be inside the United States to get it shipped to you, because we don't ship outside the United States. We're still working on that. So if you guys want to go to our website and check it out, it's right there. Scroller's Choice mag.wixsite.com/home. And one more shameless self-promotion for tonight, Charles, and then I'm done.
Okay.
I have a brand new website, which I've been working on this week. It's woodenwondersworkshop.wixsite.com/home. It's my new scroll saw pattern website. So if you guys want to go over there and check it out, I have some of my patterns up there. I'm still trying to get them all up there, but I've got quite a few up there. And then I also have a thing where you can request patterns if you guys want one made. So make sure you go over there and check it out.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And again, only to address the stuff happening in the chat. I think the one who put it most subtly was Ken McCrory. Is Charlie quitting again? It's about so much more than that. It's never been a tantrum for me. Maybe I overthink, and I know I'm known for that, but what's best, what's not, and still trying to figure it out. But it is in no way a reflection of moods or anything like that. But there again, but another thing funny that was said by Mark Lindsay is he's like, Oprah, you're a moderator, you're a moderator, you're a moderator. And while we were doing that, I made Shelley Cole also a moderator. This is all in case the show keeps going, and if I don't have to make people moderators later on, if the typical co-host or backup co-host can't show up, I just make panel members moderators, so in case the chat goes ape crappy, they can boot the butt out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, not to forget. Understood. Do y'all get a car now? I'm afraid not, Jim. But I have not forgotten about Shane Cole and Shelley Cole and Sawdusto.
Sawdusto. Hi, everyone. My name is Shelley Cole. Some of you know me as Mom. I'm from the YouTube channel, Know What Mom Knows. And I'm still in editing status because I'm editing a video that makes sawdust into Sawdusto, where I will be scroll sawing some sawdust.
What is sawdust?
Sawdusto. It is a veneer. It is a plank. It is many things. You gotta stay tuned and find out.
What was that segue there, Shane? What is sawdust? If anybody knows more than anybody else, that's you there, Shane. But
I was going to say, we're going to have to talk about that again.
that was cute, Shane. What is sawdust?
Last week I saw Sawdusto in my sleep.
Now, Shane, I'm going to give you a chance to introduce yourself, but I noticed me and Russ Meadows had the same thing on our minds, because usually when Shelley introduces herself, she says, "Know what Mom knows." That's what me and him both did that, and you didn't do it, so we kind of disappointed.
Oh, and now you know what Mom knows.
Yeah,
There you go.
thank you. Now to our lovely and gorgeous husband of the team. Well, that doesn't start rumors at all. Yes, Shane, you're the cutie. Go ahead.
Well, hi, everybody. My name is Shane. You can find me on all your social networks under Shane's Hobby Shop. Now, I say all your social networks. I am not on MySpace. Everybody should know what MySpace is. That's her favorite thing. So I'm not on MySpace, but I don't know, but she swears by it.
When I first got into the world of social networks, MySpace was the thing, but I didn't know about everything else. And then when I found everything else, well, bye-bye MySpace.
Yeah, I already know if MySpace still exists. I think they moved over to more. People tended to use them to advertise bands and singers and stuff. I don't know. They may still exist. I have no clue.
No. Facebook under Shane's Hobby Shop, and even on my main page is my name, Shane Cole. You can go check me out there. Instagram, Yahoo, tweet, I don't know. I'm on a lot of. Just go check me out. But I am mainly on the Facebook under Shane Cole.
It's COLE.
And YouTube.
Yeah, COLE.
Russ was asking about your website.
My website is shaneshobbyshop.com. It's almost ready. I got to do some little bit more tweaking on it. I'm actually putting some free plans on it right now, and I'm also building a blog on it right now. So as soon as I get those all situated, I will hit the go button, and it is open to the public. It's shaneshobbyshop.com. Sponsored by Devobal.com. Go check them out for all of your website needs. Pretty good.
Man, Russ, he stole your thunder there, man.
I didn't know what else to do. I had to steal his.
For all your website needs, that's a little bumper sticker version of what Russ says by Fastcat. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick self-promotion here. For those 3 of you that haven't heard it already, I have 3 new DVDs out. 2 on horses, 1 on facial hair. They do come with a free pattern, and if you go to my last video and the video before that, maybe you'll see the link in the description of where you can buy those. Again, there are a total of 6, but there are 3 new ones. I've gotten few of them out there, but yeah.
Hey,
So
Charles.
that's that. Yo.
Who on the
said that?
panel was the subject for your facial hair patterns?
It wasn't Russ. I can't.
Okay.
I won't say who the model is, but anybody that knows celebrities will know who that is. You don't have to say it out loud, but
That
probably
is AR.
Yep. Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'll just go ahead and say it. I just didn't want to advertise his whole face. So yeah. And thank you, Mark Lindsay. Yeah, so there's that. And I actually finally, after just under 4 months, came out with another video. If you have not seen it, it is not metal. It is mirrored acrylic. That is my latest video. And that is a Colgate toothpaste box behind the eyes there. So that is my latest project. If you would like to go over there, thumbs up it, share it, comment, I'd be much obliged. But that was for Shogun Jimmy's Skull Challenge 2017. And I was plumb tickled with that. That's the quickest I've ever gotten a project done. I did it all yesterday. But anyway, appreciate the views and comments thus far, but we are going to move on. So on the panel, the only people that we didn't cover were Carl Taylor and Shane Cole. And no, yes, Shane, we covered Mom. Trust me on this. I love you, Mom. But yeah, we definitely covered Mom.
But you have something to say, because Warren, huh?
I have nothing to say. You know, it's a good thing. Because when I talk, you know, it's pearls of wisdom. So
yeah, we don't need
you
too
gotta
many
know
pearls.
what Mom knows. Everyone knows what Mom knows last week. So
Yeah, we all knew what Mom knew last week.
there you go.
Thank you, Tom Spillane, for the compliment. And by the way, thank all of y'all for being in the chat. I haven't paid close enough attention to the names because I'm trying to get both my brain cells to be on the same page. And no, I'm not having a bad hair day. That's my fan blowing on my mustache that's making it go that way because it's hot as crap here. Heat index is like 102. Anyway, I guess I could start with Carl Taylor if he's ready. If not, let me know, Carl. But I will. Good God, excuse me. Well, you muted yourself. Does that mean you're not ready?
I thought I was unmuting.
No. Okay, I'm going to present you to everybody and then hide the panel.
Okay. My main topic is scroll sawing, so I'll show you a couple of those things first. I love to do jigsaw puzzles, and I taught at Woodcraft for over 12 years, and in the class, y'all seen these before.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So this was in the beginner class, and believe it or not, everybody said, we can't do that. Everybody walked out with one. So the trick is, take this out and it all comes apart.
Kim McCrory wanted to let you know he got his drill bits, and thank you, but go ahead.
Oh, cool, thanks.
I gotta say, that's freaking awesome. I like that.
They're not uncommon. There's a guy that lives up in North Carolina. I forgot his name, but he makes them into animals, and his go in the hundreds of dollars a piece. Hundreds of dollars. Peter Chapman, I believe, is his name. But
Very nice. I
anyway,
like it.
these are cool.
Where did you? I was multitasking. Did you say where we could get that design?
No, I didn't say, but I am going to do a video on it and share the pattern on the video.
Yay! Well, you can make all kinds of stuff with that, like snakes and stuff.
Yeah, you can make anything. You can even make worms.
A lizard. Here, lizard.
I call it a spine puzzle because they look like spines.
Yeah, that's true. You can make a block type skeleton. That's pretty nifty.
Anyway, that's in my beginner class that I taught, and it was pretty interesting. And like I said, I love to do jigsaw puzzles for some reason, and this is one that I made. Hold it a little bit closer.
That's pretty.
And it's walnut and maple. I always put my card on the back.
Quite nice.
Is that showing up pretty good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. You were telling us the other day about a puzzle guy that you loved.
Yes, I do. His name is Steve Malatova.
I assume that's Malitova. Okay. I was just guessing on the spelling, but I guess it's like it sounds. So if y'all want to look him up, Steve Malatova.
I think he's in Phoenix area, if I remember right. I'm not sure.
10-4. Yeah, he does some very modern, artistic-looking puzzles. But back to you. It's about you.
Yeah, he's been in one of the magazines before. I think it was Scroll Saw Woodworking and Crafts. I'm not sure.
All right.
But anyway, here's another jigsaw puzzle that I did.
That looks like a board to me. Oh, okay, okay. So
Yeah,
you just used a board and made a puzzle out of it. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see the puzzle pieces at first.
something. And believe it or not, these are very
Now,
easy.
That is cool. I like that a lot.
And this is how thick it is. So it's less. It's about 3/8 of an inch thick, I guess.
Now, how small a blade do you use for that, Carl?
Excuse me?
What size blade do you use for that?
I believe I used one of the Flying Dutchman puzzle blades.
Boy, that is neat.
And believe it or not, all these are cut freehand. I made the basic line like at the top where I wanted the line to line up, and one at the bottom and one on each side, and just kind of did them freehand.
That is pretty nifty. Sterling Davis, I assume, is asking you. Yes, he is. Wish you would do a video on puzzles with pictures like you do at the shows.
Oh yeah, I've got one, sort of. I'm making a jigsaw puzzle out of Christmas cards.
He sort of has one, Sterling, so sort of go check out the sort of video and sort of.
Well, I hope that's what he's asking for, because that's
what it sounds like. Go ahead.
Anyway, this came off a piece of a pallet. They had like
wow, that's beautiful wood.
Pallet wood.
I never get lucky with pallets. They're always crap.
Okay, that's another puzzle.
All
and
right.
here's another puzzle made out of a piece of burl. See the pieces?
Well, that's beautiful.
And there's the end grain. Just something different.
Yeah, sure. Do you happen to know what kind of burl?
Looks like cherry, maybe. It does have a oil finish on it. So it might be cherry. I'm not sure. Free burl. That's what I call it. Okay. Here's another different type of puzzle. Is this? I think some of y'all saw this at the woodworking show in Atlanta.
I've never seen that. It kind of looks like robot eyes.
It has. Do you see the two little holes? The idea is putting a marble in each of those holes.
Yeah.
You see how the it's curved on the inside?
Yeah, sure.
So the marble will kind of roll.
So what is the goal? To get both the marbles on one side?
In each hole at the same time.
Yeah, that'll happen.
There's a way to it. Okay, since y'all are watching it live on YouTube,
He won't be able to do it.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you the story behind this. My uncle made this one, and I keep it because he passed away almost 30 years ago, so it's a nice keepsake. He was making these for the kids at church, and finally the preacher at church told him to quit giving them to the kids because they were making too much noise during the sermon. Well, you can see how loud it is.
So Sterling is saying to spin it. That's the
Yeah, you spin it like a helicopter. Centrifugal force.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, centrifugal. I bet you can't spell it, though.
Okay, it's spelled like centrifugal.
That's it.
CENTIRFUGAL. Oh, boom, boom. What do I win?
Anyway,
Not a thing.
this would be a perfect project for Sterling to make a video out of.
Yes, Sterling. The
do you
pressure's
think?
on, dude. Well, Sterling never makes videos. I mean, he only scrolls. Not.
Okay.
That was a joke.
This,
What a grump.
now, this is a scroll saw project. Steve Good did a similar video on this, but mine is completely different. Mine is made only using a drill. Of course, you drill the holes, and a scroll saw, and that's the only tool that you use. And it is not broken or cut in pieces and glued back together. It's actually one piece cut out with a scroll saw.
Yeah, that.
Now it took me several years and several cases of beer to figure this out. But this is going to be an upcoming video sometime soon.
Awesome. I know the one Steve Good did involved having to use a carving knife at one point.
Yeah, this is strictly scroll saw. That's all. Okay. A few years back, a bunch of us woodworkers got together and, well, let me back up a little bit. This truck right here, I did not make this. My uncle that died, the one that made this little spinning puzzle, his wife, which is my aunt's father, made this. So this was made sometime in the 30s and 40s. I thought it was pretty cool. But this, you can see the progression, how the years went by, and this came out. Now this truck, the patterns were featured in Woodcraft magazine a few months ago. But the original designer, about 20 of us went over his house, and each of us took some 2x4s or 1x. And we ended up making over 100 of these and giving them out to the Children's Hospital here in Atlanta. And they received a truck, a spinning top, and a pack of markers to color them with. That was pretty cool.
Absolutely. If you can keep talking and showing, I got to send something to somebody, but go ahead.
Okay. This is pretty cool. I was fortunate enough to win a blue ribbon with this truck. The doors open up, and you can see the inside. Has a seat and a steering wheel. Now, the same show that I won the blue ribbon, we were packing up to leave, and somebody's walking through with probably 2.5-year-old son, and the son picked up, started playing with it, and busted off one of the wheels. But that's okay. The rails do come off, and it has barrels in the back. These barrels came from Rockler, I believe. So that was a fun project. The designer of this, he had an article in Wood Magazine at one time. His name is Steve Baldwin. But his patterns are double this size. This is 50% of his pattern. And he sells these for approximately $350 to $400 each. So, a lot of fun making this. And let's see here. Also, some of y'all know that I love my Dremels.
Just a little bit.
I have approximately 24, maybe 25 Dremels, and they all are for different purposes.
That's a lot of Dremels.
Yeah, and these are pine wood derby cards that are in process of being made. There's 2 of them. I think this one came out of a magazine or a book. I'm not sure. And this one came out of the same book, but it's a lot of fun. The engine's going to be made out of wood, completely wood also, and you can see where the feet go down.
Well, you're the man I need to talk to.
Cool. Talk. Anyway, this is not a pine wood derby, but I was doing a demo at a woodworking show a few years back. Bored, so I picked up a piece of plywood off the floor, not plywood, a piece of 2x4, and just started cutting out a fish. So it's not correct in any way of shape or form. You see how the tail is curved. And
well, it looks like a fish, so it's got to be correct somewhere.
Well, I think this band should be coming out a little bit more at an angle instead of down.
Yeah, that's more like a shark.
Yeah, and I have no idea how to do fish eyes or fish mouth. So I'm just going to
put some lipstick on it.
Yeah, I'm going to put some oil on it and give it to my granddaughter. She can play with it.
All right, that's very cool.
Yeah, one more thing back here.
10-4. Sure.
This I got to pull it back around. Wait and see if y'all can see it.
Yeah, I was going to say you had that deer sticking out from behind you for the longest time. That design's been around for quite a while, hasn't it?
That's a Patrick Spillman pattern that was in one of his books. Patrick Spillman and Carrie Shirts hanged up on a pattern. And this is what I got out of it. I originally made it for a 2x4 contest. The base is a 2x4, and this is made from a 2x4. and it's only 3/4 inch thick, so it was resawed. It's got the block here in the center, and what's holding it up is a piece of plexiglass bent to shape. There's a piece here and a piece back here in the back.
That base really sets it off too, I think.
Holding it up.
Now, didn't you enter that into at the Atlanta Woodworking Show?
Yes, I did, and I was fortunate enough to win Educators Choice first place ribbon with that.
Awesome.
And why did you enter that?
What the hell kind of question is that?
Well, that's a good point, Russ.
No, because he came to me and he showed me that, and he goes, "Man, I don't know if I want to enter this or not." And I said, "Man, Carl, you're crazy if you don't enter that. That's fantastic. You'll win something." He's like, "Well, I don't know." And I'm like, "Man, I'd entered it if I was you." So finally, he entered it, and then he ended up winning that award. So, thank us.
Well, the reason I wasn't kind of hesitant entering, I'm the type person who I don't really like judged contests on stuff like this. It's just my own personal feelings for different reasons, of course. But
hey,
anyway,
as soon as I saw it, I knew you were going to win something.
Well, you know Russ ain't gonna leave you alone until you say thank you, Russ.
Yeah, Russ. He should get the prize for it. In fact, I got of course, I got the plaque that goes with it, and it said, instead of Atlanta Woodworking Show, it said Altanta.
Oh yeah, you showed us that, the plexiglass thing. Yeah, that is so ironic too, because they judge you, but they couldn't even get it right.
So what else? I think that's all I have in my. Oh, I've got this over here.
Well, you may very well be the only person in the world that's ever won an Altanta plaque. That's bragging rights right there.
I think it was Lee that did a chat on crosses a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir. Mr. Lee Knight.
I found this stuck in my box somewhere, and it's just simple geometric cross cutout.
Yes, sir.
Very easy, very simple project. And I don't know if Lee's got a pattern of this for his magazine or not. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's mahogany back. Does that look like mahogany?
I'm not sure on that one, Carl. It might be in the spring issue, first year.
That knot actually adds kind of like a, for lack of a better way of putting it, on the back side, the knot almost looks like a ray of sun, but it's obviously not because it's dark. But you know what I mean? It kind of adds to the
It's obviously
artistic.
not. It's a knot.
Yes.
Goob.
Okay. Oh, one more thing.
That was a compliment, even though it was on the back side. It looked kind of artistic the way it was spraying down like a sun rays would. But that's just
okay. Well, I'm sure none of y'all know that I play the Native American flute.
Really?
One of my hobbies. And this is the one I made. I'm not going to play it now, so don't
Yes,
ask.
you are.
No, I haven't played in over a month.
Well,
I knew that was coming.
you can't bring it up and not play it, homie dog.
Yeah, you have to play. You have to.
Oh,
Okay.
I felt the spirit there for a second.
This is the one I made. This is.
Sorry.
You can see. You cannot see all the way through it because there's like a dam right here.
Watch your mouth.
Which, well,
Sorry.
okay. There's a blockage here.
There's a dang dam in there.
Okay, the reason I wanted to make my own flutes is because I met another guy out west, and I started collecting his flutes. And this is I did not make this. This is made by a fellow named Guillermo Martinez.
That is gorgeous. Not that yours wasn't, but I mean, is there a need for that thing up top, or is that just decorative?
Yes, this directs the airflow.
Right.
And
Don't point it like that.
I don't really want to say how much this is worth, but
Quite a bit.
it's a house payment.
Googly moogly. I can only afford cardboard house payments.
Well, then that means it's zero.
Well, can you?
Because mine
Not for all.
paid for and I don't make a payment, so it would be worth zero.
Can you play more than a couple notes?
This leather on here is eel leather.
Wow.
That's what I'm told anyway.
So can you play more than just a couple notes, or is that putting too much pressure on you?
Here's another one of Guillermo's flutes. This is called a I can't remember off the top of my head. But honestly, I've been coughing so much these past couple of weeks. I think I'm getting what's that killed Doc Holliday?
Tuberculosis.
Yeah, I think I'm getting tuberculosis, not tuberculosis.
Your Huckleberry. Yes, I know he's ignoring me, Russ.
Anyway, that's one of my other hobbies is I play the Native American flute. Here's another one by Guillermo Martinez. Anyway, his are much better than mine, and they sound much better. And
yours wasn't bad at all. Somebody's saying free bird. Dave Hart wants you to play free bird.
If you notice, this is let me take this back. If you notice this channel right here, on mine the channel is too deep, so too much air goes through, and it sounds
airy.
Sounds awful, yeah, very airy.
I'll bet you it makes you blow harder.
Oh lordy!
Well, it does. He has to blow harder to get more sound out of it.
I know. It's just the way all of our minds work. This show is going downhill.
You can see now the first hole is where the air comes out, and then it's directed through this channel with this. Some people call these totems, and some people call them frogs or turtles. But anyway, this directs the air back into this hole, which in turn comes out this.
We have another request from Sterling Davis. He wants to see a video of you making that because he wants one. He wants to make one. And Jim Brashear says, my ancestors played those till they had to walk from Chattanooga to Oklahoma. And
yeah, I can relate to that. Anyway, that's my show and tell.
Well, by God, we sure much obliged.
Now, when you say Native American, are those specific to any one, like tribe or whatever?
Well, most people don't know that Native American flutes did not really come about until the 1880s. I don't know how the wise tale got it, that it started way before then. But anyway, these are Aztecian style flutes. These two. And different areas have a little bit different styles and mouthpieces and just whatever.
Very unique. All right. Does anybody else have any questions or comments before I move on to the next show and teller? Penn and Teller, show and teller. Huh. Right. Did I show my DVDs and last project? Just kidding. Shane, do you need any prep time? Look at Lee and Rusty. Yes, you showed them. Don't show them again.
I do want to do a shameless plug before the end of the show.
Okay. Go ahead.
I can do it now?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Absolutely.
I bet if I do it now, they might not remember at the end of the show.
Well, Poopy, just do it. We'll bring it back up.
Anyway, for y'all that know I have a show tomorrow night, make sure you watch tomorrow night's show, Let's Talk Shop with Russ show, because Sterling Davis is going to be on there, and we have something very, 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 very important to talk about. So
he may have oversold that, but Sterling's a hell of a guy, I tell you what.
But yeah, no, it's very important. There's some changes coming. It's to something that's in the very near future.
Don't give it away.
It will be very important for you to watch and to listen and to find out. And especially, and you know, like you said, Sterling's a great guy. So just come on there to watch Sterling. If you don't want to watch me, watch Sterling. I mean, come on.
You better not be making me change my whirly gig.
I'll be there for Sterling.
Okay, so yeah, Sterling says over there in the chat, it's exciting stuff.
Very, very.
And he said, very, very. Yeah, it's very, very, very important.
No, Sterling's a good fella, and I'm not just saying that because he's watching. Anybody that knows him knows that.
Did y'all see my little video of him talking in the computer?
I did.
No, I didn't even know you had videos out. I'm so sorry.
It's on Facebook.
It's everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's on his website. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, Charles.
That's funny. That's funny. You should have, because you're the one putting all the thumbs downs on it.
If I was, there'd be 200 on it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Well, you got a ways to go then. Anyway, I totally forgot. All that smack talk threw me off. Yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern is your show, right?
Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
On Saturdays, and Lee Nidens is Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And I will try to continue doing shows. Just I don't know right this second, all right? I don't know why I'm talking like this, but since I'm talking like this, I'm going to say sawdust.
Sawdust.
I don't know why I have to say it in that accent, but it just sounds like you're sawdust.
And I would like to say one thing real quick.
Again? Oh, my God.
No, but last week I had to cut out real quick. If y'all notice, I just dumped off real quick. And my granddaughter, they were rushing her to the ER. So I had to leave and run up there to see what was going on. Ended up, she was having a high fever, which was causing her to be kind of lethargic. But she had strep throat. That's what's causing the high fever. And but
I don't mean no disrespect. I think your whole family needs to just hang out at the hospital. Because
you know what? Because my nephew was in the hospital that day with MRSA in his arm. He had got a mosquito bite or something on his arm, and it got infected. And the next thing you know, his arm swelled up. So he went to the ER. They put him in the hospital that morning, or maybe the afternoon, but anyway, and then boom, I'm sitting here on the show and I get a text saying that they're taking Emma, my granddaughter, to the hospital, that she's kind of running a high fever and kind of lethargic. So I'm like, dang, jeez.
Oh, that did. And I meant no disrespect, just messing with you. And yes, I will continue the show just right this second. I don't know what the hell's, yeah, I'm going to say hell, by God, because it's serious. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do next week, but I will continue the show. But I've got, it's mainly because I got to get project videos out. That's what made me start leaning that direction. And I was using the show as an excuse, and I'm realizing that as I said it. So y'all are stuck with me, by God. And I like my determined thumbs downers, and they got to have a place to go. Come here. Anyway.
Saying that, you get twice as many now.
Oh, I don't. They think it bothers me, and it don't. There again, it's kind of funny to me, especially when it's before the show even starts. Yeah. So
somebody don't like you.
My heart's plumb broke, really.
I know.
No, for the most part, I care quite a bit about my viewers because they are what makes me me. Wait, but no, I shouldn't blame them for who I am. Y'all know what I mean. I do it for y'all. If some of y'all don't like me, I can live with this. I don't mean that arrogantly. Just if I let it get to me, then life ain't worth living. I'm okay. I'm okay, really. I'm not really crying, folks. Seriously. Unless shut up, Charlie. Get on with the damn show. God, I cussed twice in the show. Damn. What was that?
Better get to Shane Cole.
Who is Shane Cole? Is that the husband of Sawdust, though, lady? Sawdust.
He talked as long as his wife. We're gonna be running over.
Shane, what is Sawdust? Shane, what is Sawdust, though?
Sawdust. So this right here is sawdust. Now, how you make it? Well, how do you make it?
It's not about me, dear. Why always make it about me?
Everybody keeps spelling it wrong. You need to correct them. And I know Shelly says she can't spell it unless she writes it down. It's
I'll write it down in the chat.
It's SADUSDO.
Well, it's all capitals. SADUSDO.
There's no W in there. Love you too, Tom.
Sawdust. Ready? There. That's how you spell it. Boom.
Sawdust dough. It's with
all capitals.
So it's not sawdust
always.
toe. Yes.
Always.
Yeah, it's SADUSDO. TM. Copyright, Shelly Cole.
I thought it was SAD. Ustoe.
Well,
No, because
No.
this panel is full of spelling bee losers.
M-O-U-S-E.
take it away, Maestro.
Otherwise
Take it
known as
away,
Shane Cole. Mr.
Well-
Sawdust.
Hey, that's me, y'all. Now, actually, I got an announcement of my own that I want to.
You're pregnant.
I am getting close to 2,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and next week I'm going to put out a video that I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway.
Yay.
But right now, I'm actually asking for some sponsors. I got some prizes. Right now, I got some good prizes, but I like to give out as much prizes as I possibly can. So if anybody wants to help me out on my 2,000 subscriber giveaway, get a hold of me at my Facebook page, which is Shane Cole, or Shane's Hobby Shop. Email me at shane'shobbyshop.com, Shane's Hobby Shop at gmail.com. And let me know you want to be a sponsor of my giveaway.
Well, can they contact you here on the Hangout?
we're in a storm, so.
Yeah, they can contact me right now if you want to. Yeah.
Boom. I
And we
will
got
offer these
hail
up.
hitting the window, so.
I will
I'll
offer
send you
these.
some stuff.
I will offer these up.
I like that.
If you have anybody that's interested in making their own scroll saw patterns, I will offer these up. I know not everybody's into scrolling, but if there is, then I will offer these up.
That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're quite
Awesome.
welcome, and congratulations on the 2,000. By God.
Thank you. I'll make an official video.
Shane,
Yes,
I'll give you
go for it.
a micro Jacobs drill chuck.
We didn't hear you.
Drill bits.
Say it again, please. We
Yeah,
didn't hear
you
you.
broke up there. We got a bad thunderstorm here.
I will donate for your contest the micro drill chuck that Russell probably has, but near him. But
Yeah. Okay. All right. Appreciate that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and go down the line. Russ, what the hell are you going to give him?
I'll donate a it's time to make sawdust, SWC time to make sawdust clock.
Aw.
Oh, I like that. Yes. Okay. Y'all don't mind sending me a message like on Facebook or YouTube or Gmail so I can put all y'all down? Because like I said, next week I'm going to make the video to announce the giveaway and how everybody can be entered into the giveaway. It's pretty simple.
in
I
my
will not
case,
contact you. You must remember me. Go ahead, Carl. I was trying to be funny. Go ahead.
I said in my case, you're gonna have to remind me to remind you.
Well, by God, I'll remind all of us to remind each other to remember to remind us. And I
remind me.
I couldn't repeat that for $1. I was going to talk smack to Russ, and I can't remember what the heck it was. Dagnabbit.
All right, well, getting on to my deal now, past like the giveaway. Next month is also my birthday, and Mom actually went ahead and got me my birthday present early,
Aw.
which means all you got to do, guys out there, if you whine, cry, kick your feet, scream, you'll get your way sooner or later. You'll get what you want. That's all you got to do. And I got what I wanted.
You finally got your bass boat?
No, she beat about that.
Well, I thought for sure that's where you were heading.
Me too.
I wish I could, but no bass boat. Let me see, where am I going here?
Lord
Oh
only
no, you're
knows.
taking us, so we have no clue.
Can everybody see this now?
To infinity and beyond. Yes.
This is what she got me. She got me a Black & Decker jigsaw, and that is pretty cool. I've already played with it already. And actually, my next project I'm going to be doing is going to be done on this jigsaw right here. And plus, I got 2 Irvin clamps off of it. So that's all I'm going to be using on my next project. Plus some paint and sandpaper and all that, which she's too cheap to buy me. But hey,
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
get around it.
He waits till after he gets the goods to start talking smack. All right. He's too good to get me
So that's
beat up after the show.
That's going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, keep an eye on my next video. You're going to see what I can do with that. Now,
I have
then,
that same jigsaw.
Oh, do you? Is it any good?
Yeah, I like it.
That is one of my favorite projects of yours to this point.
Yeah, that there is my latest project there. Unlimited amount of pallet wood. There's a local company down the road from me who makes signs of all sorts of things. And when they get their tables in and billboard sign they comes in pallet wood. Got it stacked all over the place. And they told me whenever I want some pallet wood to come and get it, I can get all I want. Now, good thing about this pallet wood is the thick pallet wood, not that little half-inch pallet that you normally see around nowadays. This is almost an inch thick, if not thicker.
That is probably the most. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That's one of the most beautiful pallet things I've ever seen in my life.
Ah, thank you, thank you. This is actually made out. Let's see, the doors up there. I believe that is oak, and the rail and stiles is made out of poplar. And I'm wanting to say this right here is either hickory or mesquite, but I'm not too for sure. But yeah, all of this is out of that pallet wood. It's actually what I call my glue up station. Inside here, I got all my glue bottles and my tape. Actually, my tape is all down to tape and paintbrushes, but I need for gluing is inside this right here little cabinet, and down at the bottom I got my big old roll of paper.
And your design.
But I can't open it because I glued it shut.
Yeah. Yeah, this is totally my design. I made this totally own SketchUp first, and yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this.
His design. He doesn't ever tell people that, and I think he should. He doesn't ever say in his videos, "This is my design." I'm like, you should say that.
Is that one of the plans? Well, you did talk about having plans on your website. Is that going to be one of them?
Yeah, this is one of my plans that's going to be on my website that you can have for free. I do not charge for none of my plans.
I want it.
Now, if you watch the video, when I did this, the very first part of it, you see me breaking down a pallet. And I'm using a 2-pound ball peen hammer to break this pallet down with. And like I said, this is thick pallet wood. And trust me, that was very hard to do. So I got a lot of my subscribers come up to me, oh, get the Easy Bro pallet bar and all that, or get this and get that. Well, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I've seen what the Easy Bar Pro can do. And I want to really be able to get the pallet wood off of the pallet without actually breaking it, worse than what I was doing already. A friend of mine showed me something that he made up himself. But then after I did a little research, I found one that's already made up. It's apparently he copied everybody else's project. I don't know. But anyway, I actually bought this. This is actually a pallet bar puller thingamajiggy, and I actually bought it. Yeah, it's a thingamadoochie. I got this right here 3 inches wide because these pallets, the main bar underneath is 3 inches wide, so I wanted to get a big one. And trust me, this thing goes through the pallets like you're pulling butter. It is sweet. I mean, there were a couple of them that are kind of sticking in there, but I have not yet to break a board on the pallets since I've been using this little booger. It is really awesome. So if any of y'all have problems breaking down pallets, look on eBay, look on Amazon. Just get you something like this, and it's actually really, really easy.
I just tell them about me.
Yeah, even Mom, last year on the pallet wood challenge with Sterling Davis, Mom asked, since she's handicapped, can I myself break down the pallet wood for her? Well, of course, Sterling came back and said, no, you cannot. No, I'm just yes, I'm allowed to go ahead and break down the pallet wood for Mom. Well, Mom really didn't really comfortable about that. So now she actually got out there with this here pallet bar and actually broke down a pallet all by herself.
With a paralyzed leg and everything. Yeah. I did that. And we videotaped it too, so I can be in Sterling's pallet wood challenge. So
I think I had to help you on 2 spots.
Yeah, you had to help me in 2 spots.
I'm laughing because Sterling Davis in all caps said, I did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now she can be able to break down her own pallet.
Yep. With some help, but I can do it. I mean, so if I can do
I'm
it,
glad
anyone
Sterling
can.
is in the chat room because I know he watched the video already, but y'all go back and watch the video of this glue up station, because I started off saying that this is my entry to the Sterling Davis Pallet Upcycle Challenge. And then Mom is on the other side of the wall griping with me, telling me I can't do that because it's way too early and I got to do something else. And it's actually a pretty cool video.
Yeah, the
We
beginning
really
is
enjoyed
funny.
that.
We had fun doing the beginning.
So it was fun. I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking at another project.
Your audio is going, Betty. Okay, you're still a little.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, you're there now. Okay, ahead.
Okay, cool.
Oh, did we break up?
Yes, sir. Well, I don't know. Did y'all? Don't break up on
I'm
my show.
sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I meant to say that earlier. My connection tonight is terrible, so I do apologize if I freeze or break up.
Yeah.
So please forgive me about that. But oh, that thunder's getting bad.
Let's go ahead and go back to the show because I don't even know if we're on it.
Okay, are we still on?
You're on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
aren't you glad you didn't cuss?
Singer, do we? I got a pallet project coming up for the contest that's actually going to put this little sucker to shame.
Boom.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice, and give you a little hint, it's going to go in the living room. A pallet wood project for my living room. It's going to be nice.
Cool. I'm glad.
So, and we're sorry if we keep getting lost here. We have a really bad storm going on right now. I'm surprised. It's really bad.
Hey, that's what I had last. That's what I had last Saturday. Just before the show started, about 7 o'clock, we got a super storm coming through there, and then about 7:15, 7:20, boom, the lights went out.
I'm gonna say what Shane always tells me: stop apologizing so much.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Broke off. We didn't hear it.
I said I'm gonna say what Shane always tells me: stop apologizing so much.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm okay. Sorry. Is there anything else you wanted to show us?
No, you want to talk about Sawdusto?
Well, what is Sawdusto?
That's all. Just one more time. If anybody wants to be a sponsor to my 2000 giveaway, go ahead. Please get in contact with me. If you don't want to be a sponsor, that is cool. Wait till next week, and you're going to see how you can enter into a great contest. I already got some prizes right now. Giveaway. I already got some awesome prizes already, but I want some more because I want to give away a ton of stuff. So yeah.
cool. Hey, I know what Sawdusto is. It's what you get when you don't wear shoes in the workshop.
Oh, googly moogly. Thank God the show's almost over. Ken McCrory is asking, so you have to make a video to enter the contest. Russ, can you answer that on your behalf? On the contest? Ken McCrory is saying, so you have to make a video to enter the, I don't know if it's a question or a statement. So you have to make a video to enter the contest.
Well,
I don't know, but you're running the whirly gig and whatever. So I mean, I figured you'd be a good person to ask.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the contests, yes, the whirly gig contest, and as far as I know, the pallet wood contest, you have to make a video in order to enter it because you're supposed to put that on your YouTube channel.
But Sterling is.
I do believe for the pallet challenge, I do believe you can have a video of pictures.
Yeah,
So
and Sterling.
you can actually do a video. You can actually do pictures.
That's up to Sterling, though.
Yeah,
that's
Sterling is the one to ask about the pallet challenge. He runs that. There's some other challenge that happens, but I'm not going to advertise it. By God. Anyway, I'd like to thank Mr. Carl Taylor, Donna Presley, who couldn't stay on and decided to join the chat. Paul's Messy Workshop, otherwise Paul Corliss. We have Russ Meadows, Russ Clarity, Lee Nyden, who just talked way too much tonight. Just kidding, Lee. And Shane and Shelley Cole and Sawdusto. I am Charles Deering. By God, scroll on.